Hi, welcome to our Chelsea clinic. I'm today with Jillian. Jillian joined us a few years ago and she was part of us opening PA Aesthetics in the first place and introducing all the new treatments. She also was the first therapist and technician doing my treatments for my skin. And today I wanted to introduce you really. Hopefully you will soon become a client in our South Kensington location. And also we're going to talk about probably the most asked question by clients at this time of the year, which is how to make the skin glow and keep that healthy look in the winter, autumn. So what would be your general advice, maybe if you start that way?
Yeah, I mean for yourself or for everyone?
Well, I don't know. So when you see so many new clients every day, and I can imagine that everyone's got a different skin concern, different skin type.
Absolutely.
So do you find like everyone's skin is different, or is there a general advice?
I think it all depends on what you're trying to achieve as well with your skin, like how in depth you would be, how regular you will come. I think it's a big thing, how much you're already looking after your skin.
Okay.
Obviously 5 years ago when I started, you weren't necessarily looking after your skin that much.
Definitely, yeah.
So from that point to this point, I would say your skin's amazing now.
Yeah, it was really bad. I hated my skin.
I mean, it wasn't bad, but it's a lot better now, isn't it? And I think your main concerns in terms of skin type, obviously with more oil flow, breakouts, blocked pores, but at the same time you had a lot of like dry skin, dehydration. That was probably all year round. So going back to your question, skin types, concerns, absolutely everyone's different, so some treatments would work for some people.
Okay, yeah, I thought that.
For other people. But if we can focus, obviously, this around what works for you to give advice to people
So what's my skin type?
So obviously I'd say that you've got your T-zone, oily, it's a combination, and then you've got your dry.
And then I still get the dry skin, yeah.
But since doing what we're doing, I feel like we've balanced that out a lot. Less breakouts, less oily. We'll have to see how your skin goes through winter. I imagine you probably still will get a lot of dehydration. Yeah. Work through new products for you as well.
Definitely. I find in the winter I actually get dry skin, where during the summer period or autumn, even autumn is fine. As long as there is sunshine outside or fresh air.
Less heating maybe as well, do you think?
I think so, yeah. The skin is fine. And then in the winter it starts being dry, flaky, then I get the breakouts. And the only option is then the microdermabrasions that we've been doing before. So maybe the next question to explain is what microdermabrasion is. Yeah. So can I ask?
Yeah, for people that haven't had it, I feel like everyone's probably heard about microdermabrasion, but not necessarily know exactly how it works or what it does, why it's so good. It's definitely pain-free. Yeah. Myself, and I think you too, you quite feel like it's quite nice. Yeah. It feels like it's doing something, but not too much. So it's a mechanical exfoliation, so we're using a machine to exfoliate the skin. Gently exfoliate the outer layers that would naturally come off anyway, but we're sort of speeding up that cell regeneration in the process. At the same time, we're draining towards the lymph nodes behind your ears, so that's obviously detoxifying the skin. So during winter, when you're dull, looking for that glow, obviously, as soon as you've had your microderm, your skin will just be alive. It's so nice.
I find like a lot of clients ask about the downtime, so I feel like I'm maybe not the best person to answer, because I say like, oh, I feel it's only 15 minutes downtime for myself.
But I know,
redness or any irritation and so on. Do you find that it varies depending on the skin type?
Sensitive skin types obviously will feel hypersensitive for days, hours to days afterwards. Obviously, you have been through the experience of having a hot shower or hot bath straight after, and you said that your skin was really prickly. So if you are a bit more hypersensitive, just avoiding exercise and swimming, hot showers, sauna straight after. So to answer your question, there's not really any downtime as long as you look after the skin properly afterwards.
I'm biased because microdermabrasion is my favorite skin treatment, and it kind of changed my perspective on aesthetic treatment and skincare. Probably just didn't believe in any of it, because I will buy certain products that now I'm even embarrassed that I even thought it would work. And like nothing worked. You keep buying like a moisturizer, there's lots of like supermarkets products promising you miracles, and then like you're spending money, it doesn't work. And it was only after the microdermabrasion that I realized that, wow, it makes massive difference. What other treatments would you recommend, maybe for different skin types?
Yeah, of course. I mean, if you're coming to me with aging skin, obviously you'll then be probably drier, worried about loss of elasticity, fine lines and wrinkles. So obviously treatments that we can offer in Chelsea for those ones that are your near infrared. So that's a laser treatment stimulating your collagen fibers to contract, so bringing everything tighter. Really good treatment because it's going underneath the skin, reaching deeper where it needs to. LED, an amazing treatment as well, which is like your little robot mask, working on different wavelengths to stimulate as well. But even your microdermabrasion for an aging skin, because it's speeding up that cell turnover, so it's going to help smooth fine lines, it's going to help regenerate, tighten pores. And then again, obviously, depending on the skin type, if you're not too hypersensitive, you can work on skin peels. Really good. Especially now is the time to be doing a skin peel because it's less UV exposure. So yeah, obviously you've had a couple of skin peels.
I think only like 2 in my life.
Yeah.
And it was really good, I really enjoyed it, but because I'm such a massive fan of microdermabrasion and not necessarily always have the time, or I'm good with my time management to organize the time to book, I find like microdermabrasion is such a express treatment if you want it to be express. And it's easy to keep on top. That's what I concentrated on.
And there's no downtime as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes with your peels, obviously you can have flakiness for up to a week afterwards, so that might not fit in people's lives.
I mean, I never asked you if I did go for like more intensive skin peel, what would you recommend?
Throughout winter, probably your primary or your power pumpkin resurfacer. So it's got glycolic and salicylic in it, which are 2 really good acids for your own skin.
Yeah.
But like anything, the more you have, the better the skin will be.
Right.
So you can't, like you're saying about your busy schedule, if you don't have them regularly, you won't achieve that result that you're looking for.
Yeah, I mean, it might be, to be honest, it might be something that probably I will be trying now in the future. But I do find like the microdermabrasions, for someone that didn't have anything done, that's probably like what I would feel really strong about.
Yeah, non-invasive, very quick and easy, no downtime, and your skin is instantly glowing. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, it's a really easy way, especially if you've not had treatment before, it's a really easy way to like sort of come in and then just start trying new things.
Also wanted to ask you about skincare. I asked Jillian before to prepare a few products for me to use at home, and it will give you perhaps an idea of what you should be using. However, obviously I do recommend that you come and see one of our therapists first, have a consultation, maybe book for a microdermabrasion or non-invasive treatment, or even a facial, have a skin scanner, and then you will get the exact recommendation which products you should be using.
Yeah.
I think it is the price of the products it is a little bit more expensive than a supermarket product, but the difference is amazing. So it's it's an investment really for your skin, especially at this time of the year.
Yeah, and Dermaclast, I think you essentially get what you pay for. The molecules inside these products are a lot smaller than what you get in the supermarket. So all that means is that they can absorb deeper down into the epidermis rather than just resting on the surface. So Cowl is you're already cleansing, but with a non-active cleanser. So that means it doesn't have any acids or enzymes in it to exfoliate. So I'd love Cowl to be adding in the peptide glyco cleanser, but only in the nighttime. You can't use this in the daytime.
So that's just for cleanser?
Just a cleanser.
Or did you say not nighttime only?
So just nighttime. Because it's got a small percentage of glycolic acid in it. If you were using this in the day, then going straight out in the sun, obviously it would leave you vulnerable to burning. So just in the nighttime. When you put this cleanser on, I quite like it. I think you like it as well. It feels prickly, so it's like enzymes munching away. The glycolic acid isn't actually going into the skin.
Would I be able to use it in a bath, or do you have to just literally?
I mean, you could, yeah. You might feel a little bit more prickly in the bath. You can actually, if you're feeling particularly, oily or having a breakout, you could leave this on for more like 2 to 5 minutes rather than just a cleanser. So let it work longer.
would that not, that's what I would be afraid that it was gonna dry my skin.
Not if you're following with the right products afterwards. So
you just remind me of probably one of the most like amazing things about microdermabrasions I found, which is probably any exfoliation will be the same with the skin peels, is when I use moisturizer or any products afterwards, it just goes straight in your skin.
Rather than sitting on the surface.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Because before it was kind of like just on top of my layer of skin and I had lots of breakouts. So my skin was dry, but then when I wanted to moisturize it, the moisturizer wouldn't get in and I would have breakouts.
So then you probably stopped moisturizing, which then probably made the whole situation
That
worse.
was my cycle, kind of.
Exactly, yeah. So just in the PM, so nighttime. But yeah, it is night. To answer your question, if you weren't following with the right products, yes, it could dry your skin out.
Right.
Yeah, and that's happened to me actually if I run out of my B5. So I've just been putting moisturizer after I've cleansed. Definitely, you feel quite tight, a bit too flaky. But I'm not too bothered about the moisturizer that you use, if I'm honest. As long as you're using your 2 serums after you've cleansed, I want you to use these morning and night, so AM and PM. Your B5 goes on first, which is your hydrating, and then your stem cell. Yeah, and then your stem cell afterwards.
I've used this product before and I really loved it.
Yeah, I remember what you were saying was either you were overusing it or underusing it. Do you remember?
Well, I found it just absorbed so quick, and you were recommended to just put a really small amount, and I felt like I had to use like 3 pumps really.
Well, that's because, like I was saying about the molecules, the actual the size of what the ingredients are encapsulated in, they go straight down straight away. So you, like a moisturizer, like it feels like water, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So as soon as it's on, it's in. Whereas a moisturizer is a creamy texture, so it's going to sit on the surface. We don't want that.
This is the B5. So was that the night or day time?
So this is going to be used morning and night.
Okay.
Obviously you're not wearing makeup, but if you were wearing makeup, after you've cleansed, put your serums on, and then your primer and moisturizer. Yeah, twice a day, so morning and night.
So that's this. And when will I be using the stem cell?
Cool. So your B5 goes on first, and then your stem cell afterwards.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be using both of them in the morning and at night?
Purely because your B5 is your hyaluronic acid, so it's got 40% hyaluronic acid in it. Throughout winter, when you're dehydrated, when you're dull, your skin's not naturally producing that hyaluronic acid. So this is essentially equivalent to giving your skin 7 glasses of water.
Okay. Yeah, so I did, using before, I did find like how much more hydrated and soft the skin is.
Cool.
I've never used a stem cell. So what will that do to my skin, really?
The reason I wanted you to start with the stem cell, you mentioned to me maybe you were thinking about having Botox on your forehead.
Yeah.
Which I don't think you need, but obviously that's your decision, everyone's decision individually. So stem cell rebuilding complex, these work like brother and sister together. So your B5 first and your stem cell. Stem cells has plant stem cells in it, which naturally stimulate your collagen to regenerate quicker.
Okay.
So breakdown in collagen is obviously the lines that you're noticing while you want your Botox. So I'd rather have you on a really good skincare regime, a simple regime, but a good one, and then maybe you would find you don't need to do the Botox.
Okay, so it's actually literally removes the lines, would you say to that extent?
I would say it's feeding the skin what it needs to soften the lines, so the lines don't necessarily get any worse.
Okay, brilliant.
Like, I mean, your lines are very superficial anyway, they're not like deep lines that have been there forever, so something like a proper skincare regime will actually help that. Your B5, so obviously your stem cell is your aging product, your B5 is your hydrating product, so you're combating both problems in the skin that you're having.
So, I mean, that's the most advice probably you can give on the video, but I still would recommend everyone to actually book an appointment, even if it's just a consultation, go through, having a chat with someone that learned and is qualified and is able to assess your skin. I think myself, I've tried to even understand my skin type, and having probably mixed skin type, whatever I would have done would have been wrong. So it's only when I met you that I realized what I've been doing wrong.
Yeah, not necessarily wrong. I feel like it was fine.
Yeah, but it didn't work.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
And obviously alongside all of these, most importantly, because you're having treatment, you you need to be wearing high factor SPF every
Right.
day, even in the winter.
Okay.
Your UVA rays are always there every day. They're the aging rays. They're the ones that we're worried about. So if you're going to have any type of treatment, your oxygen, your LED, your microderm, peels especially, you have to wear a high factor SPF between a 30 and a 50. It needs to have zinc in it, which means it's a physical SPF, so it's active straight away.
Sure.
Yeah, really important.
Okay.
I know you've already got one at home, so that's why I'm not talking about it, but you need to make sure you're on it.
I think it's safe to say the next step for you is to get yourself booked in your nearest skin clinic. If there is PA Aestehtics one, obviously we recommend you to come to us. But I definitely recommend to just explore more, and I don't think there's any skin type that can't be treated or any skin concern. You just need to meet the right person, the right therapist with the knowledge and product, and you will achieve the result of glowing skin.
Yeah, I mean that's what we all want through winter as well. Especially like women, we end up piling so much makeup on to look glowy. Bronzer, I'm guilty of it. But obviously if we can make you glow from within with these treatments, with these products, you won't have to be wearing fake tan on the face, which will make you break out, or excess makeup to give you that glow. Like naturally, you're going to have that, so you're likely to wear less makeup. So it's going to help your skin anyway. So I'm thinking if you've got time before you head back to Manchester, maybe you want to have a quick microderm?
Definitely, that'll be amazing.
Maybe an oxygen as well, if you've got
Right,
time. Yeah.
would love that.
Cool.
Alright, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.